I want to take a minute to talk about something else that I have been thinking a lot about, that again is something that is pertinent to the obstacles that we are facing right now, and that is the growth mindset. A couple quotes I want to share with you are that challenges are what make life interesting, overcoming them makes life meaningful. I think that sometimes we might forget that in the midst of a challenge, that through everything that we face, we can have an opportunity to grow. And that is exactly what the growth mindset is. It is looking at every obstacle in life that we face as an opportunity to grow, as an opportunity to learn something or to change or to adapt. It's not something that we are going to allow to destroy us. And we as human beings, we are so resilient. And any opportunity we face, I think that we have a chance to grow. And that we are all facing the same obstacle right now. It is a hand that we've been dealt. We cannot control it. We have no say over whether or not this disease is here or not, because it is. The only thing that we can do is make our choices in relation to what's happening. We don't let it define us, but we can let it change us. We can ask ourselves, where is it? Am I going to go from here? What am I going to do? So that is the growth mindset. The growth mindset is the fact that we all might have like these same like basic qualities that we are born with or that we have in life just in general, but that everything that we have can be cultivated. We can grow. It is merely a starting place. And another quote, although people may differ in every which way in their initial talents, in their initial aptitudes, interests, personalities, every single person can grow through application and experience. So if we have this mentality, if we have this idea of like having a growth mindset that every obstacle is an opportunity, then we can view obstacles like what we're facing now with excitement, because we know that through this we can learn something. And it's not saying that situations aren't horrible, that they don't suck, that they aren't lame, whatever that is, that this is, it's not like being stuck in our homes is something that is great, but what can we do instead? How can we grow? How can we adapt? How can we change? Perhaps this is an opportunity for us to be pushed outside of our comfort zones and to do something that we might not have thought of otherwise. So I'm a teacher, and my coworkers within hours had adapted to changing online, to what can we do to see that kids are fed, because that was a concern too. It's not only about education, it's not only about making sure students have learning opportunities, because schools do more than just teach. We provide food, breakfast, lunch to kids. We provide a safe space for kids. So if we're no longer able to do that in person, how can we then adapt and do that? So that's one of the things that I've been really proud of teachers, is that this whole idea of like the growth mindset, I saw it enacted. I saw it carried out. We saw an obstacle and we didn't let it detour us. And educators are not the only people that I see doing that. I see people in the fitness industry that train people in person, that operate and own gyms, that could have viewed this as a scary time that could potentially ruin their business, but they didn't. They said, what can I do? What can I do to meet the needs of my clients? And instead, they are offering workout videos live. Let's get on Instagram. Let's get on FaceTime. Let's exercise together as a group. I'll send you emails. Here's something you can do. How about we all exercise at the same time? So they have looked at this as an opportunity to expand what they're already doing and to meet the needs of the people that relied on that as a service. Is it ideal? Do I want to be working out in my home? Not necessarily, but since I have to, thank you for providing that service. I have another friend that is facing being laid off of her job. She has a job that she has always wanted to explore, a career that she's always wanted to explore, that would have required additional training that she didn't want to take time off of her current job to do, because her current job is comfortable. She can rely on her current job. She knows what she's going to do every day. She knows when she's going to get a paycheck. But this has forced her to reevaluate what it is that she really wants. So I'm going to encourage everyone that, I'm not saying that this doesn't suck. I'm not saying that I prefer teaching online. I don't. I would rather be in my classroom, but since this is what I have to do, how can I grow and change and learn? Because we can't control all the obstacles. There's so many things in our lives that we cannot control, but we can control our reactions, and we can control what it means to us. Those are the things that we control. We decide what it means. So are we going to be victims, or are we going to be survivors?